You're now watching a clip from the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Now goes to the game that we want to talk about. Not too much to talk about, because we already talked about them earlier and how they messing up and ruining our weekends every week with our Hurricanes. Go back to you see my background going back to our team, the Miami Dolphins. So the Miami Dolphins, I really do feel like we're going to lose this game. Sorry.
Just gonna say it straight up.
Yeah. I think we're gonna lose this game. I'm not even gonna play around with it. Again, their O-line showed us nothing last week. Wide receivers showed us nothing last week. But I may be wrong. I want to be wrong. Because like what Marcus said, like when a team normally have a bad game the week prior, they normally have a better game the next week. Now, again, like I said before, not previously, but early on in the podcast, I was like, our defense played well because they held Josh Allen to low numbers passing, low numbers rushing. It's just that, our offense was so garbage and suspect, dropping balls and not blocking for our starting quarterback and our backup quarterback, that they put us in a position where we had no choice but to lose the game. Always giving them a short field and so on. I'm saying this thinking right now to change my mind and pick the Dolphins because I definitely want to win and have some glow in, because I know Marcus is gonna be like, you see, your ass is not loyal. That's why your ass lost. The gods have spoke. The gods heard you, Wes. You feel me? You going against the grain again? You feel me? Last week you went against the grain. You was right. You can't do it 2 weeks in a row. You feel me? You can't do it 2 weeks in a row and think that the gods is not hearing what is actually happening right now. That they know. They see the background. They see the shirt. I'm still wearing the Kane shirt. You feel me? Even though we actually lost. So when it comes down to it, and I know we're talking about the Dolphins. Yes, Kane's Dolphins. I don't care if we lose. I still got to represent, but. I really feel like we're going to lose this game because of the O-line. If the O-line could go ahead and give us some time, then it's a no-brainer. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. But if this O-line give us the same fight, the same misguidance that we had last week, then we're going to lose the game.
Yeah. But
if not, we'll win the game. So I don't know. You see how I'm over here going back and forth.
Yeah,
I don't know that's where I want to actually go. You feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Las Vegas is gonna go ahead and win this game. Let me see. I don't need to elaborate no more because you just need to hear the beginning. I think we'll lose this game by 4. So the score would be 28. Wow.
You hit it on the head with the spread.
24. Yeah?
Yeah, you hit it on the head with the spread. The spread for that game is Vegas by 4.
Come on, man. You feel me? That's why you want to bet with the MarcWes Sports Podcast, because we know what we're talking about. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I'd rather be wrong and my team win than right and have me suffering another Sunday. So, yes, that's my score, 28-24, Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh man, I'm a agree with you, bro. I'm going to agree with you 100%, bro. It's like I can't trust. Like in my head, I'm trying to think about like, okay, so who can make a play? You know what I'm saying? Like who can make a play to win this game? Do I trust Devontae Parker?
No.
With Jacoby Brissett? I don't think so. Do I trust this old line to protect a Jacoby Brissett? No, I don't. And then I seen the Raiders last week a little bit. They beat the Steelers at Pittsburgh. That's a game that we both thought we both picked the Steelers to win. And they somehow pulled out a victory. And at the first game, I was like, okay, you squeak one out against the Ravens, first game of the season, whatever, anything could happen. First game in Vegas with a big crowd, you had the momentum, whatever. That was like whatever for me. But the fact that you went to Pittsburgh and you beat a team that beat the Bills in the previous week makes me feel like, okay, you're legit and you are a playoff caliber team. And right now, as I alluded to earlier in this podcast, we are not a playoff team to me, or we'll barely make the playoffs and get blown out in that playoff game. So I don't think the Dolphins have enough from just traveling all the way to Vegas. And they probably gonna party that night, you know what I'm saying? Because Vegas is like the kind of like the second Miami, you know what I'm saying, without the beach. And then I just don't see them stopping somebody like Khalil Mack, who is like probably one of the best pass rushers in the game. I mean, hopefully he doesn't injure Jacoby Brissett in this game, and we gotta go to the third string, whoever that may be.
Is Khalil Mack? I think he on the Bears now.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is on the Bears.
Okay, because I was just like, I'm like,
I still think I don't know why I still think he was on the Raiders.
Nah, because you remember they were John Gruden was wanting to trade back for him, idiot. You trade him away
right.
in the offseason, you want him back. Like, no, that's I'm gonna hit up in your face. What's wrong with you? That's why.
Yeah. I'm tripping on that. I feel like he should have been a Raider. I feel like you said, Gruden did mess up on that. But still, I just, from what I've seen from the Raiders, the fact that they hung with the Ravens, who just beat the Chiefs, and then you beat Pittsburgh, who their offense is mediocre, but still, you won handily. The Raiders won handily. That was not even a close game. Yeah, I don't think the Dolphins win this game at all. I think we score maybe 13, 14, 16. I would say probably 16 points, one touchdown and 3 field goals. Yeah, 16 points. That sounds about right. A touchdown and 3 field goals sounds about right. 16. And I feel like the Raiders score at least 4. So I'm going 28-16. That they beat the Dolphins. That's what I'm going with. And I'm pretty confident that that's what's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. If picking the Raiders is wrong, I don't want to be right. But I have a pretty good feeling that we both right on this, and that the Raiders are going to go to 3-0, and we're going to go to 1-2. But
if we actually win, going back to what Marcus just stated, then we're going to have questions on the Dolphins now. Are we contenders again? Because this same team beat these other teams, which those teams beat other teams that are contenders. So they'll kind of wipe away that loss of last week from the actual Buffalo Bills if we actually can win against this team. But like Marcus said, we are confident in what we're saying, and we're going to lose. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I hope we both have egg on our face next week, and we both like, damn, like what you were saying, the football guys was watching and they punishing us for not being loyal. I hope that shit happens. But as far as what I see now, yeah, there's no way I see the Dolphins winning that game. So, but anyways, anything else in the world of sports you seen this week?